Hello everyone, my name is Vaishnavi Mishra Deshmukh. Today's topic is SQL joints and today's date is 5 November 22. Now we firstly discuss in the what is SQL joint. The SQL joints in a real life we store to the data and multiple locals tables that are linked together by a communications key and value in a relations of a database and like a SQLs of a server and Oracle of a MySQLs and another as a constitute need to the get a data and two or more tables into the described into the output and based on the conditions and we can be the quickly achieve it and this is type of the data and SQLs of servers used in the SQL joins of causes and it is given by the completed of joins and different type with joins. The joins is causes is allowed to the retrieval of data and two or more related of tables into the manipulated of a result and sets and we can be the joint of a table using in the select statement joint conditions of including how the SQL server can be used in the data from the one table to select row from the another table to generated of the tables are related each a foreign key of a constitute. In a joints is query is a conditions of including how to the two tables is related. Choose the column from each tables. It should be the uses in the joints A and joint conditions of a indicated foreign key and from one tables it is a corresponding key and another table and specifically logical operators and compare to the value and then types of joints in SQLs. The SQL server mainly using four types of joints and joint type is defined and two tables are the related in queries. First is the inner joint, second is the self joint, third is the cross joint and outer joint. Firstly, discuss in the inner joint. The inner joint is returns all the records, all the multiple tables and satisfied of a specifications of a joint condition. It is the simple of a most popular form of a joint. Assume that the default joint, we can be use the inner keywords with a joint query and the following visuals and represented of example inner joints is the returns and matching record table 1 and table 2. Then it is discussed in the joints of a self joint. The self joint is a use in a tables and joints is the using in the self joints in it is main each a table row combined with itself and they vary other tables row self joints and can be throughout the joints to the from same table we can do with the help of table name and align assign the specifications of the name and to each table instance this table aligning enable to use in table temporary name and that going to the use in query it is use yourself extra hierarchicals and data and comparing software row inside in the table. Then discuss in the cross join. The cross joins is the SQL server combinations all the possibles and two or more tables and returns of a result and including of vary of tables and it is known as the criticals of joints and the creations of a products like of a tables and the products is represent all the row represent in first table of multiple row and present in the multiple rows of a present in the second tables and then discuss in a outer join. The outer joins it a SQL server return all the records and from both tables and then satisfied in the conditions to the other words and joints will be not returns only in the matchings and the returns in the unmatchings of unmatchings. Either outer joints in the features in three types: left outer joints, right outer joints, and full outer joints. This is the some discussions of SQL joints.